to jiu-jitsu matches.
Something we all understand.
Jack's here, immediately pulling guard. Expect to look for him to get underneath and try and look for the leg attacks.
And you know, that surprises me, because I've just seen that his coach, I believe, or his cornerman at least, has got a Bulgarian wrestling hoodie on. So I was expecting takedown central.
That is a classic deception. Classic deception.
I think that was part of the strategy, yeah.
Yeah, they train out of 10th Planet London. I've seen Jack compete. He's a very active competitor, and he enjoys the leg lock. So make no doubt about it, he's going to be looking to get underneath there, look to attack into a heel hook, very likely into a heel hook position.
I wonder if he'll be able to get to Adam's legs, because Adam's an MMA fighter. I've trained him at Scramble Academy, and I know that he's quite savvy to it, and I think we'll see him stay quite heavy on his knees, I believe.
Yeah, you can see already that he is aware of the position.
And again, these 10th Planet guys.
The big thing with 10th Planet, like, even if Harry manages to pass the guard, take mount or any dominant position, they will not stop attacking the legs.
Yeah.
You know, this is one big thing, is a lot of the time they will attempt to attack the heel hook position off of underside control, under mount. So relentless wherever it goes.
Still looking to elevate.
There you go.
I think something that's interesting about this rule set as well is, obviously it's down to referee discretion, but if someone who's caught, for example, in a heel hook tries to roll off the mats, they're supposed to reset them as close to the position as possible, rather than just standing them both up.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack using the guillotine, threatening the guillotine and using it to take the mount position. This is nice. This is a nice strong mount position. Again, you know, like before, he's looking to bring the arm across to get attack. It looked like he was going to go for an arm bar there. Unfortunately, loses the position. And you can see, you know, because there's no points, because of the style, no urgency to maintain the top position whatsoever. Happy to fall onto his back and look to continue to attack the legs. But that was nice. I would have liked to see where that could have gone if Jack would have tried to dominate the top position a little bit more.
I mean, there's almost 8 minutes left, so I feel like he could have just...
time.
He could have just maybe hung out there a bit. But I do know also, when I was in the rules briefing, that there's going to be a very strict, again, at referee's discretion.
Here we go. Jack rolls underneath. But like you said, Harry doing a good job of getting his legs out of the position.
The referee won't let them stall, you see. And after 2
Jack's
warnings,
back in. He's isolated the leg here. Looking to try and take the back with it.
Adam done well to square up there.
Did turn back in nicely.
But again, Jack's playing this kind of...
it's really Jack is setting the pace of this match to begin with. You know, Harry's been forced to be reactive pretty much the entire match. What he needs to be doing is, you know, killing those leg attacks. Oh, Adam, sorry, I was looking at the last one. I'm terrible with this. Adam, sorry. Needs to stop these leg attacks and really get into a groove of his own here.
I think it's just a matter of time, isn't it, before he does get caught. That's 2 or 3 times now. He's guillotine attempt.
Pops up well to the guillotine.
Armbar attempt from underside here.
Adam does seem like he's defending well, though.
Oh, he looks very comfortable.
Yeah.
He doesn't look shaken by any of these attacks.
I mean, Jack definitely has been pushing the pace, but I don't even think Adam looks that tired. We'll soon see if he makes any mistakes.
Oh, he's inverted.
Yeah, legs too far out there.
Yeah, retracts his leg nicely.
You can see Jack getting the reaction. This happens a lot when people attack the legs, which is the person sits down on their arse to free up their hip mobility to be able to pull the legs out. You have so many opportunities to take the top position off of the leg lock attempts, but because it's so much easier to enter the leg locks from underneath, a lot of leg lockers never look to take advantage of this fact. But, you know, we saw already that Jack can pass guard, he can take the mount position. I'd actually quite like to see him use these leg attacks to try and get to top position and play from there.
Yeah.
Because generally, if something isn't working after 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, then you need to...
He's got the heel hook in here.
Yeah, but Adam
so
immediately...
savvy
he
defending
definitely knows
against
what's going on, doesn't he? I mean, this is one of the things that frustrates me, because I think, you know, leg locks have been popular for a while, but certainly heel hooks and, you know, with the popularity of Danaher and etc., they've been seen as a bit of a cheat code to jiu-jitsu.
Sure.
But I do feel like, you know, obviously I think it's really important now that people are aware of the legs being in danger and can attack, as Danaher says, you know, 50% of the body rather than ignoring it.
Yeah.
But then it has resulted in the top 50% of the body being ignored.
The irony, of course, is that people who have decided they're not going to ignore the lower half start ignoring the upper half.
Yeah. So
Jack looks to attack the heel hook yet again.
But Adam keeps really heavy pressure on his left foot there, and that just wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, Adam's doing a great job of getting his legs out of the position, but with the aggressiveness of Jack's attacking, he's just not been able to get into a rhythm of his own now. We're halfway through the match now, and he kind of needs to break the cycle a little bit.
Yeah. I'm just not sure. It looks like he's going to come up with anything creative enough to maybe...
He's got the right idea, attempting to pass the guard here. He just needs to find a way of getting past the legs and killing the hips. And the nice thing that Jack's done, there's been 2 close attempts to get the guard pass by Adam, but both times Jack's just thrown the legs up for an armbar, and that forces you to react by creating space, and then you get the legs back on the inside and you're back into the open guard.
This is interesting now. He's trying a bit more distance passing instead. Trying to switch it up.
Yeah, Jack's still looking for the legs, but okay, he's got a much tighter position now. Yeah, that knee bar looks on.
Yeah, it does.
It looks on.
He's still cleared the knee line.
Wow. Now that I would have tapped to that about a second after that came on. I ain't messing around with my knees. Things with a knee bar, it's one of those things where if it's not on very quickly, very often you'll get out of the position.
Yeah. Still create a lot of damage, you know.
Still looking to attack the legs here. What I'd like to see from Jack, to be honest with you, is, look, you've got 2.5 minutes left. We're 3/4 of the way through the match. He's really in control here, but I'd like to see him change his style of attack a little bit. The problem with the legs is once you get sweaty, it does begin to get harder. And as I say that, there we go, he heard me, because he looked to take the top position, and he's looking to fight for the back now. Adam uses a guillotine and finally managed to get to side control position.
Nicely done.
Just got to try to keep Jack's far shoulder on the mat. Oh no, he's going for the choke though.
Yeah, he's got that locked in.
He's got his legs around his body.
Okay, here's the question is, if he finishes this, it will be a win, but if he doesn't, it looks like this doesn't look good. Jack's starting to move. You see that erratic movement with the leg. That means he doesn't like it.
It was draining.
Underneath the position now. Jack's head's going red, but the question is there enough in it? He's lost the position there. That was an interesting...
That was very interesting, wasn't it?
He's trying to switch now to a north-south choke. Hard to finish. He needs to use his body to manipulate Jack's head to really allow his bicep and shoulder to get underneath, but the pressure does look on there.
It does look like Adam's lat is in the right place as well.
Yeah, and Jack's head's going pretty damn red, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's good pressure.
That looks good. He needs to
lat.
sink down into the left side there. He needs to sink into it.
It looks like...
Problem that Jack had his hand underneath. He was able to frame and get out there, but I'd probably say the most legitimate attempt, the combination of the Bravo and the north-south choke is the most legit attempt we've had, which is actually interesting because, of course, Jack has been the aggressor for the majority of the match.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the tides turn slightly. I wonder if that's going to be how it continues now.
Well, you know, unfortunately, I'd like to see Jack kind of do some more stuff than just attack the leg locks, because he does seem that he has the ability, but just when he did that, he kind of got himself in a little bit of trouble, meaning that there's a good chance he's just going to go to, you know, stay where he's comfortable, which is stand on his back and looking to isolate and attack the legs. Never found himself in any danger for the first, you know, 3/4 of the match. Only 30 seconds left in the match. I can't see this finishing sub at this point. Nice arm drag to sweep there. Jack looks to pass. Guillotine attempt here. Okay, that's underneath the neck, but
again, when Adam's flat on his back like that,
Very, very high-paced attacks from both athletes here. Another good match. Unfortunately, no submission.
I think it's very brave, though, of the organisers just to say draw, because obviously if there is a winner who's decided, you know, people feel like, oh yeah, we've got a winner, but actually it is a draw, and I think that's...
And that's it, that's the end of the match.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, after another exciting bout, this is a draw. We're going to take the opportunity to have a short 5-minute break now, so if you could, please make your way up to the bar, get yourself some refreshments, and we will join you back in about 5 to 7 minutes.